मैं अर्जेंटीना और झालमुड़ी।
এখন তো খুব কম দেয়।
एक भी मिस नहीं किया।
Luis Suarez led the club to successes in the 50s.
From Foxes.
The list later includes the likes of Cruyff and Maradona, Ronaldo and Ronaldinho, Rivaldo and Romario. The list goes on and on and on. But they can thank the inner workings of an 18th century farmhouse turned youth football academy for some of the greatest names of the modern game. Created on a proposal by the legendary Johan Cruyff, La Masia has housed youth recruits since 1979, teaching them not only the tricks of the trade, but giving them an education that goes beyond the pitch. In the close to 40 years of operation, nearly 500 kids have called the academy home, with some of them representing the parent club today. Most notably, arguably the greatest footballer in the world, and La Masia's first Ballon d'Or winner, Lionel Messi, who enrolled when he was 13. The academy's influence on the game is seen beyond Camp Nou. In fact, Spain's 2010 World Cup final winning side featured 6 players who were raised at La Masia. Carles Puyol, Gerard Piqué, Andrés Iniesta, Xavi Hernandez, Sergio Busquets, and Pedro Rodriguez. 3 other graduates, substitutes Cesc Fabregas, and keepers Victor Valdez and Pepe Reina, watched the game from the bench. La Masia alumni Pep Guardiola was the prototype of the pivotal midfielder and driving force of the one-touch style of play. As Barca's coach, he proudly debuted 28 players from the academy, and is a firm believer in the renowned training structure, stating, "There is no bigger victory than being able to debut a player from La Masia." But the House of Dreams hasn't come without controversy in recent years, like in 2014, when the world football's governing body found the Catalan club guilty of breaching regulations in signing youth players, handing the club a transfer ban as a result. But its overall formula remains the envy of the football world.
We continue to bet on success. La Masia consists in excellency, forming young players into athletes, but also as people. It's a worldwide known model that makes us different as competitors and winners, and as a reference for other clubs.
Football Club Barcelona represents the pinnacle of world football, with a sustained level of excellence that is second to none. And as long as they stay true to their distinct and cohesive identity, their battle cry will continue to be heard far and wide.
I per sempre visca el Barça i visca Catalunya!
And that is the truth.
Every day, we see a lot of foreigners in India. But once every 4 years, their population increases. They all have their reasons. Some new, some old. Friendship for some, love for some. Because passion doesn't need a passport, does it? Which is your other country? 2018 FIFA World Cup live 14 June to 15 July. Only on Sony 10.2 and Sony 10.3.
This broadcast is brought to you by Hero Motorcorp.
While the road to Russia was smooth for the Tunisian national team, Breel Embolo featured in Switzerland's playoff push to the World Cup after nearly a year of injury frustration. Spain's Thiago Alcantara has felt the pain of missing the big tournament to injury, but he's hoping this edition will be different. And Harry Kane's superb run of form clinched qualification for England with a game to spare. Now the pressure's on to keep the goals coming on the biggest football stage of them all. Switzerland's explosive young gun, Spain's brilliant but brittle playmaker, one nation's biggest weapon. These
These are the contenders on the road to Russia 2018.